Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 126 of Persona 5 Royal. We went through the entirety of Mementos. Now then, we have a choice of getting Chiaya up or Oya up. But we're gonna go for Chiaya first. Oya will most likely be the next part. And we are going to most likely get Futaba up because I think it's around the weekend. So that means Shinya's not available. But the moment we get to the beginning of the week, Shinya will be the first thing we take care of, and then Futaba will be the next. And then after that, then we'll try to work on Haru as much as we can before the 18th. Because the 18th is an automatic event. All that's going to happen. So, we just got to play stupid on the fact that he tried to do something to Chairman Fukurai, but it doesn't matter. The psychic friend is now, well, turning himself into the police. And the ADP shut down the organization. So we had to give her a little bit of words of encouragement to make sure she understands that fate is not always set in a destined path. You can change it for the better or for the worse. It all depends on you. And that's how it goes. So, with that said, Chiaya should be at rank 8 because we completed her Mementos mission. And that is the main thing that matters. Since we completed all the Confidant ranks Mementos missions, it's gonna be easy to rank them all up. And yeah, we will end up having to go to Mementos again. Probably before we take down Shido. That's because, of course, Mementos missions will show up at the end of the game. But if we take out all the Mementos missions, it will be basically smooth sailing and we could just do whatever we want. We don't have to go to Mementos unless we really want to hunt down the Reaper. And we will. And more importantly, I'm going to have to show off the showdown with the twins. And we will. Now, Lavenza, I'm not too certain because I have not beaten her. I will come out and say it. I have not beaten her on the new Game Plus, the first one. So chances are I might not beat her here. I don't know. But I've beaten the other optional boss, so I can at least show that off. He's easy as hell. In fact, Royal shouldn't even added him. Royal should not even added him. So on that note, we basically gotten through the 10th of November. And now we, in technicality, have 7 days left. Oh, and Kawakami has hijacked the PA to have you to skip class. Way to go, Kawakami. Now I have a book to read, so I might as well read it. And that's what we're going to do. I mean, you can take the time to study, and while Morgana will call you out on that, you can also make infiltration tools too. But if you take the time to study, and if you're lacking on knowledge, now will be the best time to do so. There are many days where you could just study without any problem. It will definitely help you. And getting every answer right helps too. But you want to know what else does that too? Playing the games, the dark games, and also the pool games. It'll raise your stats, but nonetheless, we also have a rainy day, so that means the only person available will probably be Haru. Yeah, Futaba's not available, so we can go on ahead and get Haru available, because that's right, Shinya's not available on rainy days, and also not on weekends either. So let's go to the rooftop. And after drinking elephant dung coffee, we're going to talk to Haru. It's primarily why I went to Mementos, because I still couldn't get the taste of elephant dung coffee out of my fucking mouth. But I digress. So now it should be a straight shot with no locks whatsoever, because I think it was the first and the third rank that had proficiency blocking your way, and if your proficiency isn't max, you were not getting past the third rank, let alone the first. So yeah, as much as I drink this Big Bang Cola, it still cannot wash the elephant out of my mouth. I there is no words to describe this. Well, there is. It tastes like ass. That's not the point. Point of the matter is. Point of the matter is, Haru is still confused as to who to trust in her organization. So we're doing this at her father's restaurant. We're basically like eating there. I mean, she gets a freaking discount, for God's sake. She doesn't have to pay. She owns the damn company. But I digress. Oh wait, that would be bad for business. So her paying for the... Wait, let me rephrase that. No, that would be bad for business. To set an example, she paid for the stuff. Even though it is her company, she's putting her money into the company. So, in a way, sense, it would pretty much be leadership, I suppose. But name one CEO that has ever bought their own product. Well, outside of advertisements. Yeah, that's kind of a hard thing to name, because not all of them do. So, on that note, we basically got her at rank 4. Oh, actually rank 5. No, rank 4 was actually the elephant dung coffee. Oof. Oh yeah, that's right. We did hang out with Haru at least twice. And actually... Yeah, we did hang out with Haru at least twice 2 episodes ago. That's right, we were at rank 4. So yeah. Oh wait, no, I think I remember what happened. Rank 4 got skipped accidentally. Oh, that's what happened. I inadvertently skipped rank 4. I'm thinking. Oh wait, no I didn't. No I didn't. No I didn't. No I didn't. No, I did not skip rank 4. I think I showed it off, but it doesn't matter. I'll end up putting the answer in a different part in case I did. So, with that said, we could go over to Crossroads. I think we can actually level up Oya. Yeah, we can. Do we have to hang out with her? I hope not. I hope we can just level her up and just be done with it. Yep, we can level her up. So she will be at rank 8 because of the fact that we finished her Mementos mission. So we only have 2 more ranks for her as well. And good news is, once we get to rank 9, we can take out the following. Justice. We could take out Tower. We could take out Devil. And we can also take out Hermit once we reach rank 9 of that too. So the only person that would probably be left to deal with would be Priestess. Oya is just trying to cope with the fact that her chief apologized for giving her a hard time. But he actually made good on his change of heart by actually following up. As it turns out, her best friend is in a mental hospital. her best friend is in a psychiatric ward right now. There must be some really, really messed up shit happening. And there is. It will be elaborated in rank 9, but one thing is perfectly clear. Oya's mystery was solved, and even though the chief was being an abrasive douche, in reality he was trying to keep Oya from meeting that exact same fate. So he really wasn't as bad as he say. Well, I mean, he didn't have to call Lala a bitch, and more importantly, he did not have to say that Oya had no tits. He really didn't. He could have just told her the truth from the get-go. But that's the thing. I think he was under Shido's payroll or something of that nature. But whatever the case, we basically are going to uncover what happened to Oya's friend. Probably in the next part, because we are at rank 9 now with her. I don't think she'll be available on Sundays. So that means Oya will be the only one left, and once we get her out of the way, that's it. We won't have to do any more Confidant ranks in the nighttime. And now we have An talking about sending the calling card. Even though we were told to postpone and sending the calling card. Seriously.
By the way.
Now we have this guy over here, Mr. Haruta, asking us a question.
This is it. Well done.
So we would pretty much talk about phone receivers and how the sound is synthetic. And we all know that phone receivers do have muffled sound depending on the phone and depending on the company. If it's Sprint, it will sound like this. Believe me, I had Sprint. Sprint is terrible. But I digress. Maybe now we can go and deal with Futaba. Because it stopped raining. Awesome. Let's see if we can deal with Shinya. Oh, we could do with Shinya. But we'll get Futaba first so we can kill two birds with one stone. We don't have to go back to Mementos anymore. For the rest of the game. Well, actually, until we get another mission. Which, by the way, won't be until the end of the game. Near the end of the game, we'll have a couple of Mementos missions to try to get you some experience points. Primarily to face off against the new Mementos missions that's been put in the game. So, now, Futaba is happy that Kana's replied. And more importantly, she only replied because of the fact that she got mad and she got embarrassed, but they pretty much settled things and buried the hatchet, basically. So finally, Futaba's made a friend. Will we see that friend? Not necessarily. Game won't actually show that off, but at least we did manage to keep her from being constantly exploited for, her parents trying to chase clout off of modeling her in very, very suggestive clothes. But I digress. Futaba is pretty much almost done. She will be at rank 8 too. If I'm not mistaken, that was rank 7 when it was rank 7.1 when we got the mission. Now she'll be at rank 8. And thankfully the cut content took out reverse ranks, because if I'm not mistaken, Futaba is one of the people that has a reverse ranks, and Chiaya's the other. So, yeah. them not having reverse ranks is great. Now, if only Persona 3 figured that little category out. So, Futaba doesn't realize that head pats are pretty different. Yeah. I also should mention, Futaba has a tendency to take off her shoes and squat on chairs. I mean, it's something that she does in every place. Especially the dart games, but I digress. I mean, I think she just makes herself at home everywhere. But wait, why on God's green earth are we going back to LeBlanc even though we were just there? Oh, right, we accompanied her home, that's why. Never mind. So, Futaba has basically went through such an entertaining Confidant rank. The thing is, again, having to have max kindness is kind of a tough thing, but you should have it by now. No. I don't need to call him. I don't need to call Kawakami. What was I doing? Let's see. We need to... Oh, there's nobody here? Oh. You know, we could go and... You know what? Let's head over to the jazz club. Might as well bring somebody else in to level them up too. So, this will raise power and luck. Okay. So, who shall I bring? We'll bring Haru this time, probably. Yeah, Actually, let's bring Ryuji. We haven't brought him here. I mean, he's the guy who founded the Phantom Thieves. Might as well bring him. I mean, with all the crap he had to go through with the Okamura arc, he needs it. Seriously, that arc is I mean, it's not the palace is trash, it's the arc leading up to the palace is trash. Nah. Nijima's palace is trash. Just straight up trash. And the worst part is, we only got 6 more days before we have to give the calling card to Nijima in the first place. So, we basically got him to have more power and more luck, which will up his criticals and also strength. No, strength, endurance, and luck. Yes. He needs the endurance. Because, man, the guy's a paper tiger. I mean, not really. Ryuji's got the highest defense out of everybody. He's just ridiculously slow. I mean, if I could get something that can raise his agility, that would be great. Well, I do have equipment that could do that, but that's far and few in between. But we only got 6 more days. No, actually 5 more days before we have to send the calling card. Yeah. Let us see who is all available today. Oh, Home Shopping Network. Before we do that. Instant Spray. Ooh, yes. Ultimate Cleansing and Quick Spray. Yes. Or the Nirvana set. We're going to go ahead and get the Cleansing Spray set. Let's do that. Instant Spray set. Yes. Because those sprays will basically give you the effect of all the Kaja spells, including Heat Riser, and also some of those sprays do like the Kaja spells to the enemies that'll weaken them, including Debilitate. So having that is a good thing. and getting some of those sprays is actually pretty cool. So let's just head out, and I'm pretty sure Futaba's waiting for us right here. And I just passed her up, didn't I? Oh wait, no, I know what I was doing. Getting this moon dongo, that's right. And some nuts. We're gonna get those too. Yes, we're buying 22,000 yen worth of nuts. I know, it's ridiculous, but it's worth it. Especially if we have to go back to Mementos again. So, we are gonna go and get Futaba. She's probably the only one available right now. So this will be her rank 9. So that means I could take out Fafnir, because I no longer need Fafnir if I complete this. We're gonna go for the friend zone, unfortunately. If anything, anybody who I didn't romance in this, which is going to be everybody except for Takemi, I'm gonna have a video for them. And I will also have a friend zone video for Takemi. But whatever the case, am I gonna get a Valentine's Day video? Probably. I don't want to drag things out. Yeah, actually, no. The friend zone and the Valentine's Day video is going to be something extra. So I don't want to drag this out any longer than I have to. But at the end of the day, we've got Futaba sitting here nervous. And while Futaba is just contemplating that last request on her wish list, she is very fidgety because she's got feelings for the main character. And for the sake of me not angering Sojiro, we're gonna be friends. For now. Because last thing you want to do is anger Sojiro. Oh boy! That would be a terrible thing. Angering Sojiro. Yeah, I mean, you've seen Sojiro completely and utterly pissed. It's not something you want to see. But good news is she learned emergency shift. So that means anyone who gets KO'd, she could just replace them with somebody else immediately. And there's a chance she could do that. But we'll have to wait a while for Futaba's rank 10 because it doesn't happen immediately. However, if you romanced her, you will immediately have her rank 10 that night. So, yeah. That is basically what's going to happen with Futaba. I mean, that's the same thing with all the girls you actually would romance. You would end up romancing them and getting the romance option for them at the beginning, at the end of the day, instead of having to wait a whole week. So, since I'm back, we could go and deal with Chiaya to get her to rank 9. So that's all we can do right now. Let's go in and do that, shall we? There's nowhere else we could go for right now. So, quite frankly, we have only 5 more days? Yeah. We are truly closing in on the end of Nijima's palace, but more importantly, depending on your answer, the end of the game. yeah, that is all I could say. Um, we're gonna go on ahead and celebrate. And also, I'm off screen. Oh wait, she finally gave me back my 100 grand, which she would have gave me back to me in rank 7 when Fukurai was found out to be a fraud. But since we got our money back now, it doesn't matter because I got more than enough. Oh, look at its flu season. Oh, that would have been a perfect time to go into Mementos. But I don't think it will work anymore with the Reaper. The flu season trick doesn't work with the Reaper anymore. Yeah, so you can't farm and disrespect the Reaper. You can't do it. However, I don't need to farm the Reaper. I could just beat the crap out of him. And also, the disrespect is gonna continue. Oh, right. There's something else about Chiaya you should understand. Despite Chiaya's voice, she's actually got a country accent. I actually heard it on Persona 5 Golden, and needless to say, that country hick accent, whoever did her voice, I don't know, I forgot who her voice actor was. She hit it right on the nail. Well, for English, as much as English would sound, because, yeah, her country accent, or should I say Kansai accent, would come into play. And I think Kansai accents would be the definition of, like, country hicks in Japan. I'm sorry, I'm not calling Kansai accents country hicks, but that's just how they think. But in my opinion, whenever the American dub get their hands on a Kansai accent, or any character with a Kansai accent, that's why it sounds like a country accent, basically. A full-blown Texan accent for some reason. And it's been a thing since Azumanga Daioh. So, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I can blame the American voice actors, but still. We got Fortune at rank 9, so that means I can get rid of... What was that persona that I had for Fortune? Oh, Astero Picaros. I really don't want to get rid of that one. That guy's pretty cool. But I don't really need Asterius Picaro for the remainder of her Confidant rank, because once I get her to rank 10, that's it. Oh, right. By the way, we got her in the friend zone. So, I think we're good. And we've managed to get many people close to being finished. So that means Shinya's at 9, Oya's at 8, Chiaya's at 9, Futaba's at 9, and Haru is at 5. That means we only got maybe 5 more levels for Haru, and that's it. I'll get as close to done with her as I can, but I'll probably finish her off during the Shido arc. So on that note, we've got one more book to read, and we're going to have to turn in a book from the school and get a new book. Unfortunately, we'll have to go back to school in the 3rd semester to turn in the book. But actually, no, we can't. Ugh. I just realized that. Oh wait, yes you can, yeah. Oh yeah, yes you can go to school because there is a quiz at the 3rd semester anyway. So, We're on another quiz question, probably. I don't think there's a quiz question coming up, but you just gotta choose the right answer, and I chose the right answer. I had to think about it for a second because I bit my tongue. Sorry. Anyway, I have a pinch habit doing that, and it's not my fault. It's just when I speak, I tend to bite my tongue inadvertently, like I just don't actually know why that happens, but it does. But it's okay. We only got 4 more days before we have to send the calling card. Because the 18th, most of our time is going to be occupied. And it's not going to be anything else we could do. So, with that said, let's see if I could get anybody else. We have Haru available. And we also have nothing else. And that's it. I'll see you all in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal with 4 more days left before we have to send the calling card to Sae Nijima. This is RVman985. Peace out. And take care.